Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 8 of Stranger Things season 4. Um it has been quite the season. I feel like all of the episodes that we've been given, except for episode 6, like they don't have cliffhangers. Now episode 6 definitely had a cliffhanger going into that, thinking that I was going to be losing my Steve. But like there've been some where I've had to actually take time to decompress afterwards. And for that to be episodes of a television show that doesn't come out on a weekly basis, that's insane. We're so lucky to get like this quality, this big amount at one time. Now, granted, we didn't get it all at one time. We had to wait for volume 2, but it was only a couple weeks. I fortunately just watched the last episode about a week and a half ago, so it's still very fresh in my mind, so I feel like I'm ready to go. Again, we left Nancy with Vecna in that world, in the Upside Down, but like not the Upside Down, like Vecna is Upside Down. I don't know if this is a different location in the Upside Down. When it's all like bathed in red and it's that area, I don't know if it's a different type of location because he seemed very confused that Max was there and was just like, "What are you doing here?" And then that's where Nancy just ends up when she climbs out of the pool. So I'm not sure what that is. Unfortunately, I haven't watched the trailer, but it didn't stop people from having a meme or two about Nancy making it out because there's a picture of her with Steve driving in a van or something like that. So we know that she gets out. That kind of sucks that that was kind of spoiled. I don't know why that would have been something that they needed to put in a trailer. But we know that at least Eddie and Robin have made it out of the Upside Down. Steve was still in there with her when she's in her trance. And we know the only way that you break Vecna's grip on you is music. So hopefully they can toss the headphones in. I don't know what Nancy's favorite song is, but hopefully they know. Oh my God, if Steve knows it, if he still remembers it, I'm gonna cry. Okay, like, look, nothing can happen to Steve. Nothing can happen to Steve. Steve is the heart and soul of this show, and I know everyone loves Eleven and like she's the superhero of the show, but sometimes the main character isn't always the heart. I know that Robin is a little bit of the heart, and Eddie's a little bit of the heart, and Dustin's a little bit of the heart, and we're getting like more and more heart from those characters, but like Steve is like the glue that holds this thing together. And if something happens to Steve, we riot. I mean, that's just what we have to do. We have to storm Netflix and demand a rewrite. Quite frankly, I don't want to let anybody go except Jason. And not even that I would want Jason to die, just if he went away. Just he decides he wants to up and move somewhere. I don't know. And I'm not really looking forward to like the witch hunt that I think we're going on to get Eddie. Eddie's like one of those people that like you want to protect because you know he's soft. Steve you want to protect because he's a good person at heart and he means a lot to all these kids. Eddie's soft. He's a little marshmallow and he needs protection. I don't want Jason to get a hold of him. I don't want anyone to get a hold of him. I don't want Eddie to go to jail. And I don't know how they're going to prove that it's not Eddie because it's not like they can just say, "Hey Vecna, can you come out and just like, tell everyone that it's not Eddie, that it's you." Like that's not a thing that can happen. So I don't know how Eddie gets off the hook for these murders. Robin and Nancy are starting to become friends, and the fact that Steve and Nancy are starting to bond a little bit more, and it scares me when that happens because that means that like characters, I don't want to say are disposable, but like they're when they start to build something, there's something to lose. And so like losing Robin, would hurt Steve, or losing Nancy would hurt Steve. Losing Steve would hurt Robin and Nancy, along with other characters. But like now that there's like this bond that's happening, and I really like that they did this last season where they had Max and Eleven become friends, and they didn't create that love triangle with Mike. And I like they didn't kind of do that. And I know that like Robin and Steve were never going to be a couple, but it could be very easy for Robin to be protective of Steve and kind of be a jerk to Nancy, and Nancy be a jerk back to Robin for whatever reasons, right? So I'm glad that like it's a melding, and it's cohesive, and it like seems natural, like a natural bond that's forming between those two. And now definitely a trauma bond because a lot of stuff's going down. And we have Dustin and Erica, Max and Lucas that were in Eddie's trailer, and what they're gonna do from here, I have no idea. Like what's the mission? Like after they get everybody out of the upside down, what do they just wait around for 11? Do they wait around for Mike and Will to show up? I don't even know if Mike and Will are gonna show up. Like I feel like they're gonna go look for Elle, who's in Nevada. And then we have Joyce, Murray, and Hop in Russia. I don't know how they're getting home. They destroyed a plane. They have a truck. And I don't know how they're going to actually get out of the Russian prison per se. And the Demogorgon is still very much alive. Now, Yuri mentioned a flamethrower, so I'm hoping that they brought it with them because that would be very ideal to take down a Demogorgon. Their reunion was just so beautiful. Like it was just they didn't even have to speak any words. You could read it on both of their faces what it meant to them. And especially Hop. And I know I said, like, that's probably the last time we're going to see him smile. I hope not. I hope he gets reunited with Elle. I think that that would mean so much to Eleven. She hasn't had the best luck with fathers in her life, losing Hop, not knowing that that's where Joyce was going, but then also Papa, and then not having a father figure when she moves to California and just having Joyce. And I don't know how Joyce is as a mother to Elle. They don't really show that relationship very much, but I feel like Elle's really craving a parental figure, and I would love if she gets reunited with Hop. The rumor going around that she is Henry Creel's daughter makes me sick to my stomach, and I hope it's not true. And if that is true, but our genetics don't always form who we become as a person. So I'll just say that is that you can have a really shitty parent and be a fantastic parent. So it's not set in stone just because the person that was your parent was not good. I hope that's not true. If that's true, I'm going to be very sad. I don't know where we're going to start this one out. I did notice that the title of this episode is Papa. So I'm guessing we're focusing a little bit more on Brenner, which is not my favorite person. I do think that he's emotionally manipulative. I think the level of protection he has is protecting his asset, not necessarily protecting his daughter. And Owens even kind of calls him out on it, like, oh, just to relive your daddy-daughter experience again. And like I'd say like if Hop doesn't make it back and because we don't want her to be with Papa, like Owens would be a fantastic dad to her. Like the interaction that they had in the diner, I like felt so much warmth coming from him. And there was something really interesting that I didn't really think about before, but when they were kind of raiding his house and they were pulling boxes, his wife said something about like those are Patrick's school things. And I don't know who Patrick is, but apparently he probably had a child at some point who's either grown and has his own family or is no longer with us. So I'm curious if that will come into play or if that just happened to be a throwaway line. I'm not sure. Now I'm like trying to comb through every little bit of information I can, and does it mean anything? Because they got me. They got me. I 100% knew that that orderly was number one. I knew it. And then it was kind of confirmed when he pulls the chip and puts it in the little number one slot. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's number one. And then as we were going through the last episode, I was just like, oh yeah, number one's Vecna. 100%. Like he's Vecna. I did not put together that Henry Creel was number one or that Henry Creel was Vecna. That tertiary person that I wasn't expecting was Henry Creel. And that was my shocking moment in the last episode. I was just kind of like floored that I didn't think about it. And so now any little bit of information that they give us, like I just have to like think like this is important. There's a reason why. I'm gonna try to think about everything as little as possible during the reaction, but afterwards, you bet I'm combing through. You bet. I don't want to miss a thing. Okay, guys, I'm really excited to get into this. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So let's get into it. Oh, little baby Elle. They're so cute. Oh, is this why he thought she did it?
What have you done?
And poor little baby. Yeah.
There's nothing to be afraid of, is there, Nancy?
Wait, what? Oh.
Why don't you take a seat?
Why is he showing Nancy this, though? Like, why Nancy?
Nancy, just stay with me. Stay with me, okay? Whatever you guys are doing up there, hurry up!
Madonna, Blondie, Bowie, Beatles, music! We need music!
This is music!
Oh, poor Eddie.
Nancy,
Oh, God.
what are you doing?
She's running away.
It's not time for you to leave.
Wait. So he anticipates her leaving.
Very much to show you where I am going.
Yes, please, but, like, don't touch her.
Take a seat, Nancy.
No, 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 no. God, he's so terrifying.
I want you to tell Eleven. I want you to tell her everything you see.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Tell her
It's a really big fucking gate.
everything.
Alright.
I'm sweating. How long is this episode? Only an hour and a half on this one, at least. I've heard the last episode's like 2.5 hours. They be making full movies for us, and they're episodes of a television show. We are so lucky. And like all the acting on this show is top notch. Like the level of like love and care that they put into making this show is top notch. We're so lucky. Written and directed by the Duffer Brothers. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. He angry.
Guess you got my message, huh?
I've always wanted to visit the Soviet Union with Murray.
Thought I lost you.
I did lose you for 8 months.
8 months. Wow.
We had a funeral.
Anybody's show.
You're kidding. The hero of Hawkins.
How does he go back now that he's alive?
Felt that'd be easier to like when I was dead. How about Elle?
She's good.
She's not good.
She misses her dad. We all do.
Lower your weapons. Don't shoot. Are you kidding? There's more? Yeah, eat that guy first. Yeah, I take half of the gun rather than Murray. Hop is looking very sexy right now, too. Is it a baby? What is it? They were doing surgery on it alive? Humans are cruel. I don't care if it is a Demogorgon, that is cruel. Yeah, thank you, Hop.
Oh my God.
Yuri's still in the back, just muffled and cuffed. Are they in stasis? Are they? Is that an incubator?
Hey,
Oy.
Found something.
I don't know. That drain was right below a gurney. I'm sure there's blood down there. Guts, body parts. What is this though? Is that another gate?
1, 2, 3.
Is it bringing Elle back?
Again. 1, 2, 3.
This little body can't take more of this. I've been saying that. Like, cardiac arrest on a child does not mean a good future. Our poor little body can't take that.
11, can you hear us?
Is she back? Is she full strength? Crush it with your mind. Yeah, girl, yeet that thing out of there. Don't let him torture any more children. And she's doing it with relative ease. I want to see her crush it. I don't want to see any more kids put through this ever again.
We're gonna make it, Mike. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know. I know she is. But what if after all this is over, she doesn't need me anymore?
Aww.
Of course she'll still need you. She'll always need you, Mike.
Need is a strong word.
She's special. She was born special. Maybe I was one of the first people to realize that. I'm just some random nerd that got lucky that Superman landed on his doorstep. I mean, at least Lois Lane is an ace reporter for the Daily Planet.
Self-esteem, Mike. Self-esteem.
Can I show you something?
Is it the painting?
This is amazing. Did you paint this?
Yeah. I mean, Elle asked me to. She commissioned it, basically. I mean, she told me what to draw. See how you're leading us here? You're guiding the whole party, inspiring us. And see your coat of arms here? It's a heart. But that's what holds this whole party together. Heart.
That's what I said.
Without heart, we'd all fall apart. Even Elle, especially Elle. It's just she's so different from other people. And when you're different, sometimes you feel like a mistake.
Well,
You make her feel like she's not a mistake at all, like she's better for being different. And that gives her the courage to fight on. If she was mean to you or she seemed like she was pushing you away, it's just because she's scared of losing you, just like you're scared of losing her. I think she'd rather just get it over with quick. Like,
he's not just talking about Elle.
Elle needs you, Mike, and she always will.
Yeah?
Would I say Mike is the heart of the show? No. I still think it's Steve. But that was a really beautiful moment with Will.
You fell into a coma. Like when you had pushed yourself beyond your limit. What you displayed that day was beyond anything I'd ever imagined. A potential I'd only dreamed of.
I don't like that at all.
I always thought that Henry was out there, hiding in the darkness.
He's claimed 3 victims so far. He was sending us a message, letting us know he's back.
Henry is chiseling away at the barrier that exists between our two worlds.
That's what he showed Nancy.
Well, that went very well, I thought. You eased her into it nice and gentle, just like we talked about.
She left the suit up.
He showed me my mom, Holly, Mike. We were all.
Okay, but he's just trying to scare you, Nance. I mean, it's not real.
Not yet. He's been telling us his plan this whole time.
4 kills, 4 gates.
Who's the last gate?
He's only 1 kill away.
Yeah.
Try him again.
they trying to call Mike?
We have to go back in there. Back to the Upside Down.
Whoa, no. Barely made it out of there in one piece.
Yeah, because we weren't prepared. But this time, we will be. We'll go through the gate, we'll find his lair, and we'll kill him.
Or he'll kill us.
Yeah.
Only reason that you survived is because he wanted you to.
We've learned something new about Vecna/Henry/1. Point is, he's super powerful. He could turn us inside out with a snap of his fingers. It's not a fair fight.
At all.
We know 11's strengths and weaknesses. When Elle remote travels, she goes into this sort of trance-like state.
Oh.
Attacks his next victim, I'll bet you he's back in that attic. Physical body defenseless.
We don't know when he's going to attack next. We don't even know who he's going to attack.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
I can still feel him. I'm still marked. I ditch Kate Bush. I draw his focus back to me.
Max,
Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
he'll kill you.
I survived before. I can survive again.
I don't think so.
Whatever you do. Try not to miss.
Oh, you brave, stupid girl. Oh. Can't happen. That can't happen.
Where's the plane you came in on?
That plane, that crashed.
Crashed?
His fault.
He's still bound and gagged.
Can you get us to another plane?
You're asking for Yuri's help? After dragging him through miles of shit.
Or I am gonna take this, I'm gonna rub it along the bottom of my shoe, and I'm gonna jam it down your throat.
I believe him.
Will you take us to America? Yes? Or no?
Should have double-crossed anyone. Be in a much better position.
The war zone. I've been there once. Everything you need for, killing things.
Is that a grenade? And how is any of this legal?
Well,
Hmm.
we ought to be able to avoid cops and, angry hicks.
If we're trying to avoid angry hicks, maybe we shouldn't go to some store called the War Zone.
Good point, Erica.
Well, you got some sort of car we don't know about?
Yeah, it's not exactly a car. It's not exactly mine, but, it'll do. You got a ski mask or a bandana?
I fucking love it. It's so delightful. I can't even tell you. They're gonna steal this Winnebago? It's funny, I can smell the inside of that Winnebago just by them being in it. Dustin has the best scream. Like, he's got such an expressive face and mouth.
I mean, it's not every day you lose your house and car in one fell swoop.
Sorry, folks. Is the garbage still hanging from the door?
We're not going to let anything happen to your friends, okay, kiddo? I will personally make sure of that.
They're planning to kill him. To kill Henry. No, do not send your men. Send me.
Your friends are not prepared for this fight.
That's why she wants to go.
We can only assume that he has grown in strength. To underestimate him, to act rashly, would be very dangerous.
Which is why she needs to stop her friends.
I've stopped him once and I will again.
I'm sorry, you can't. It's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
Thank you, Owens.
I can call Stinson. She's got connections at Nellis. That's 2 hours away.
That would be a great mistake.
Waiting would be an even greater mistake. Either way, it doesn't matter because this is not our choice.
Choice is important.
Well, you may not agree with it, but here she is, standing before us, making a choice. Are you sure you want to do this?
I love you, Owens. I love Owens so much.
Pack your things, say your goodbyes.
The only thing is they mentioned Nellis, which is an Air Force base, which is probably where those guys that are after her are going to be.
I always had this dream that I'd have this really big family, like a full brood of Harringtons, like 5, 6 kids.
6?
That's a lot. I mean, he can handle a brood. We've seen it.
Right, that sounds like a total nightmare.
If only I had some practice.
All right, fair.
That's what I said.
So I've been thinking, 2 of the 3 of Vecna's victims were seeing Miss Kelly. We go back to her office, we read all of her files, we look for mentions of headaches, nosebleeds, nightmares.
We'd be putting a total stranger at risk. A stranger who has no idea what they're up against.
Yeah.
I do.
He's trying to do anything he can to not put her in harm's way.
Find a happy memory and hide there. Hide in the light.
She has a plan.
You got a memory in mind?
Yeah. It was a time when I was happiest.
Does it involve Lucas?
Was I there?
It's presumptuous of you. Yeah, you might have been there.
Okay, but the second you start to lift, calling in Kate Bush.
Maybe you should have a backup song just in case. See, I don't. If this is the same church, I don't think it's safe. Like, won't they know? Yuri's like my least favorite person. Even more so than Jason.
Beautiful, yes.
Please tell me this is another poor joke.
Fly you home. And Katinka can fly you home, little bird.
I don't think that many people can fit in there.
What is the furthest Katinka has ever flown?
For me, she is still a virgin. Not real Katinka, goodness, no.
What about Owens? He's got to have contacts or spies here.
Can we do that? Can we make a call to the States?
Oh, Warzone.
So much for avoiding angry Hicks.
Let's be fast, yeah?
Yes.
Definitely.
Like, can you do that? Just walk through an army supply store and just shove a whole, like, countertop into your cart? Aww. She looks like Molly Ringwald.
What are you gonna do, Robin? Just stand here and gawk at her?
Shut up.
Robin!
Hey, can I see this? Real pretty 357, please. Nancy Wheeler.
Could you stop pointing that at her? He looks like he's been drinking or something.
Shotguns are not good for much of anything past killing small birds. And someone can just grab that barrel like this and redirect it.
Jesus, Jason. Take a nap or something.
Hey, brother, he here with you by chance? I only ask because he's in Hellfire, isn't he?
Do you let go? Let go.
Jesus.
What happened?
Okay, they did not need to make a gunshot sound. How were all these kids able to buy this stuff? Oh my god.
Gotta be around here somewhere.
What exactly are we looking for here, my dudes?
Some sort of facility.
Fence, a building.
A door in the middle of nowhere.
You sure you got your measurements right?
Yes, they're right.
You're 100% right?
Yes. Are you really questioning Susie right now?
She's a genius, Jonathan.
Oh, and she's not with them. Bummer.
Nina!
We're going.
Nina!
Is he gonna find the damn door?
Holy macaroni!
What did he find?
These are no regular tire tracks, bro chachos. Fatties. And you know what that means.
Military.
We gotta go.
Oh shit, which means they're already on their way. Damn it.
Send somebody over to Max Mayfield's house. There are some kids there that just need looking after, okay? Ellen?
Oh no.
Sam? Hello?
Son of a bitch.
Why the long face, Doc? We just want to talk.
Brenner, you son of a bitch. I hate Brenner. I hate him so much.
Where's Dr. Owens?
Dr. Owens had a change of heart.
Oh.
And there's nothing I can do to stop you from forcing open that door. But if my men hear you coming, they will kill him.
Jesus.
You and I are going to complete our work together. And when I decide that you are ready, we will return to Hawkins together.
You kept Henry in that lab. Was that for our good? Was that a right choice?
Oh God, I have cold chills.
I was trying to help Henry, to understand him. Yes, I cared for him.
Did electroshock. He put collars on children. He doesn't love them.
You have risked everything. You have lied. The gate. The mind flare. So many dead. All because of you. Because you could not stop. You could not let him go. I came here to try and understand who I was. If I was the monster, it is not me. It is you. You are the monster. And I'm going to leave with Dr. Owens. If you try to stop me, I will kill you.
I believe her too. Can I just say the acting between those two in that moment? Jesus. No, you son of a bitch! Don't Vecna him. Don't Vecna him. Oh, he got fucking lucky. She was gonna snap some limbs, boo. Oh, I was wondering what the hell they were doing. I get it now. Shields.
Is this legal? I think it's a felony. Right. But it guarantees one thing.
Someone can't grab the barrel.
I won't miss.
There will be no more retreating from Eddie the Banished.
Hey, you're really ready for battle.
Hey.
You good?
Yeah, we know I got it.
Battle.
It's just bad.
B-A-T. No.
No ideas, no ideas!
Never change. Dustin Henderson.
Aww.
Promise me?
I wasn't planning on it.
Aww.
He graduated like 2 years ago. So he's in college, which means he was visiting on spring break. Fast Times was returned like, I don't know, a week ago? Really into Judge Reinhold?
Steve.
No. What?
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
In the face of the world ending, the stakes of my love life feel spectacularly low.
Fair.
Not everything has a happy ending.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
I don't like that. That's ominous.
It's killing Vecna.
/ Henry.
/1.
/1.
Son of a bitch. Oh, I want Papa. Brenner. I'm not calling him Papa. I want him to die a very, very painful death. So, like, Hummers got through the desert, and it took a while. What are the chances of a pizza van making it through the desert in enough time to... what could they even do if they got there? If you had told me we were going to have a military on military like fight, I would have said, no, Stranger Things? There's no way. Where's Owens?
Well. And what happened here?
He better not torture or Owens like he did that other guy.
Where's the girl?
Oh God, they shot the doctors? That's fucked up. Good, get him.
Down he goes.
Not upset. But if they shoot her, we're gonna have a problem.
Jack, you don't have to do this.
You said you wouldn't kill her.
But if you're wrong about this, God, are we gonna need her? Don't do this. I'm begging you. Take it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Agreed, Owens. Agreed.
Chivy, 5 o'clock.
pizza van.
Where she is? Where? On the ground, on the ground. Yo, what are those dudes doing on the ground, man? Is that blood?
Copy that. Ignore the civvy, take the shot.
Oh, I'd be very afraid. Uh-huh.
Found ya.
Oh, shit. She gonna take down a helicopter? What a shot! Epic. Fucking epic. Is our girl gonna get to see her boy? Say it. Say you love her. Poor Argyle.
Okay.
Gotta get that thing off her neck. Is Papa still alive?
Everything I did for you. I need you to understand. Please tell me you understand. Please. Goodbye, Papa.
I'm so happy she didn't say that she understood.
If we don't, they are going to die.
Who's gonna die?
All of them.
Elle, who's gonna die?
How would they be able to get there in enough time? It's like one of my favorite Journey songs. Gosh. You're killing it with the music right now. Okay, I'm going to start it off by saying that 100% I am so happy that Elle did not tell Brenner that she understood and that she was somehow letting him off the hook for how he treated her and those other children. I wanted him to die a slow, painful death, and I think that's what he got. Quicker than what he actually deserved, I think, personally. Yes, he might have cared, but he cared more about his own agenda than he did about her. He lied to her repeatedly about her saying that it wasn't a prison and that she could leave at any time. Like, all she's ever been is his prisoner. The entire time that she's been with him, she has been his prisoner. There's not been one moment where it has been a loving father-daughter relationship. So why would she think that that would be the case? She's had that with Hop. Like, she knows what real love is between a father and a daughter. She knows what that's like. That's not Papa. I don't know what they're going to do with Owens. I mean, I'm sure they're going to take him with them wherever they're going. I don't know how our group is going to get to Hawkins in such a short period of time, especially in that car. Like, they're not doing any long journeys in that thing. I'm worried for a lot of people. Eddie, because of how Jason looked in this episode. Jason looked deranged. He looked tired. He looked like he had been on a bender, but even though that probably isn't the case, he just hasn't slept. But all he has is revenge on his mind. And the way he talks to Nancy, how physical he is with her, like with the gun, like pointing it at her when he's talking to her and then grabbing the barrel of the gun that she's holding on to. Like, he is literally a loose cannon. And I worry about Eddie. I worry about everyone in the group when it comes to him because anyone that's in Hellfire is a target. And like, I kind of forgot about Mike because Mike's been in California, that, like, you know, he's not really included in this Hellfire thing, but 100% he is. And Nancy is not going to let someone take her brother. Now, I was really confused as to why Vecna / Henry / 1, which is funny because it's how I've been writing it down in like comments when I'm talking to people. So I'm happy that that's just the way that they like have put it in here. That he chose Nancy to show the plan to tell 11. So, I mean, I think ultimately Vecna wants 11. And I don't know if it's to destroy her, to maybe have her join him again. I'm not quite sure what his agenda is by telling Nancy everything, but if anything, it just helped our group prepare. That might be a sense of like false safety that they've had the ability to prepare and plan. I think their plan like sounds good on paper, but there's so many things that could go wrong and there's so many flaws. And then Max sacrificing herself essentially for the group. And like I said, what if Kate Bush doesn't work again? Like what if because it saved her once, that like that's not the song that you can rely on anymore. I really worry, and I like that Lucas was trying to talk her out of it. I mean, he was like saying like, hey, like let's find somebody else that might be broken that Vecna can take, which I 100% agree with Max that like you can't do that to somebody. You can't just throw somebody to the wolves and expect it to work out well. Like at least Max knows what to expect. I still don't like that idea though. I'm not willing to lose any of these children. I'm just not. Like none of them. None of them. Dr. Brenner, peace out. We might lose Dr. Owens. We might lose Hop. I just want her to have like one father figure in her life that is solid and strong. Because like, you know, she could go like live with the Wheelers, but like then they've got the Wheeler dad and he sucks. You know, and Dustin doesn't have a dad that's around. The Sinclairs seem to have their shit together, so like there you go. Go live with Lucas and Erica, but you know, she needs somebody to give her that relationship, that love that she's always craved, because she never got it from her mother. She didn't get it from Papa. She certainly had it with Hop, you know, and I don't want to lose Hop, but I don't have a lot of hope that we're going to have him at the end of this season. And it's really funny that we finally got to see the painting that Will did, and it had Mike as the heart of the group. Now, he might be the heart of the four, the original four. I don't believe he's the heart of the entire group, though. I don't see that. But it's not up to me. That's Will's interpretation. And then Will, you know, pretty much like hyping up, you know, Mike so he feels worthy of being Eleven's boyfriend, just having 11 in his life. It's I don't know if it's painful for him because he has love for Mike or because he doesn't have that at all. And it's not even that he's jealous, but it just like hurts him that he doesn't have somebody like that. Oh, I just wanted to hug that little baby. I just wanted to hug him so bad. And I wanted to give him a new haircut because his hair bugs the shit out of me. I shouldn't be thinking that when I'm thinking about emotional stuff, but all I want to do is just like take some of the curl out of the bowl. Just flatten it out a little bit. Just smooth it just a tad. Like Jonathan has straight hair. How come Will doesn't have straight hair? Now, I really liked that 11 was able to kind of go back into the darkness and was able to go to Hawkins and see what they were going to do, because that definitely informs her decision of knowing that her friends are not safe and that she has to go. And Owens, I love that Owens stood up for her and was like, it's her choice. She can choose to be here or she can choose to leave. And it's up to her. He has always been on Elle's side. Whatever she wanted, he supported. God, I love Owens, which means he's probably gonna die. I just think everybody that I like love is gonna die. Hop's gonna die, Owens is gonna die, Will's gonna die, Steve's gonna die, Dusty's gonna die. I don't want any of them to die. Robin, oh god. Robin, it seemed like Robin was saying goodbye. It felt like a goodbye to me, and I hate that. I want her to have that love, and like her and that girl like definitely still had a moment. And if that girl's boyfriend is off in college and he's only home for spring break, She don't feel that way. She don't feel that way for him. She likes Robin. Oh, I want Robin to have that. I want Robin to be happy. I'm very invested in teenage relationships, and it's funny because I feel like at the very beginning of the season, I was like, I don't care about any of them. Now I want all of them to make it. It was really nice to see Joyce and Hop kind of have a little moment, and like Joyce kind of like tell him like we had a funeral and people came. They were there for you. Because it really felt like Hop didn't expect anyone to be there for him, that like no one cared about him, and he couldn't be more wrong. They make it out of the jail. I was a little surprised that they made it out so easily, considering how long it took to get there. Like, it took all season to get to the jail, took one episode to get out. Okay. I get it. They have to span it over a long span of time. It just but now I don't think they're gonna get out on Katinka or whatever her name is. Like Owens has to come through somehow. Somehow Owens has to get them back. But there's also that like sand thingy that was in the glass box. Like, is that a portal? Like maybe they could just portal through there, but then that means they'd have to go back to the jail, and I don't think that's a good idea either. Still hate Yuri. No love for Yuri. Really digging Antonov. I liked him like pretty much since he got arrested. Since he became a traitor to Mother Russia, I've been on Antonov's side. So I'm really liking him as a character in this. Anytime I say I like somebody, I'm always just like, well, I think I might have just signed their death warrant. So I have no idea how it's all going to come together, even if it will come together in the next episode, which I know, again, is 2.5 hours long. So I'm sure it will. There's just like a lot of moving parts that need to come together to make that happen. If I don't know if they're gonna do like a like the last season of Game of Thrones, and they're just able to like maneuver wherever they need to go a lot faster. I hope everything makes sense. I'm sad for that episode. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to editing it, but I'm really looking forward to getting to it because I think that that's where a lot of the meat and potatoes for the completion of this season is going to be. I have no doubt that we're going to be left with a cliffhanger because we almost always are. If it's not a cliffhanger, it's a little piece of saying this isn't still over yet. And I know season 5 is coming and we have to wait like 2 years or something for it. But I think this next episode is going to give us a lot of Stranger Things that it's going to be lingering for a while. Afraid, yet excited. All right, guys, come back here. Full-length reactions on my Patreon, but like, subscribe, get notifications so when I post these episodes, you will get them. You get a little ding, and you'll be right back here. All right, guys. See ya.